You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it, and all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Yeah, baby. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. Standing there in that dress, girl, it ain't a secret. Watching you is all that I can do. Oh, I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Oh, you know it, baby.
Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing, green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool to open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. And if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your heart, let go your head, and feel it now. Let go your heart, let go your head, and feel it now. Babylon, day, I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowds, I'm pushing chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. I only wish that you were here, you know I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel, admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. Well, if you want it, come and get it, crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your heart, let go your head, and feel it now. Let go your heart, let go your head, and feel it now. Let go your heart, let go your head, and feel it. Let go your heart, let go your head, and feel it now. Babylon, 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 Babylon. Wow, 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 wow.
Got you into gaming, got you into anime, got you fit. You got out of it. You look good.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Gareth. For those who don't know me, my name is Gav Jones, and I've known Darrel Kirby, aka Daz, Gromit, Frank the Tank, and most recently, Mtondo Vilacasa.
The other day I asked my husband if he's met the young couple next door, because every day when the husband gets home, he gives his wife flowers and steamy kisses at the gate. And I said, Abby, why don't you ever do this? And he's like, don't be silly, I hardly know the woman.
You are both about to enter into a wonderful chapter of your lives. The love you have found in each other runs deeper than just one day. It's waking up every morning next to your best friend and creating memories with the love of your life.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mike. I'm Darrel's dad. Obviously, today is a very special day for us. My dad told me you can only do certain things for your kids. Give them good, loving home, a good education, teach them manners, and to treat people with respect. I think as far as Darrel's concerned, and Hayley, our daughter, we succeed.
Oh, you're looking into each other's eyes, great. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's romantic. You are now looking into the eyes of the person who is statistically most likely to murder you.
Hey! Wow, what a day it's been, eh? Is everybody having fun? Yeah! Right, first things first. Hey! How's it going? Looking good there, eh? Kirsty, 3 years ago, I started calling you beautiful and gorgeous. And about 3 weeks ago, I started to stress because I didn't know what to say tonight that would top the words beautiful and gorgeous. And to be honest, I still didn't know today, but at least until you walked down the aisle. As you walked down the aisle, it came upon me that the best way that I could explain how beautiful, how gorgeous, how stunning, and how radiant you look today is to explain how I felt. As I walked down the aisle, and as my eyes gazed upon you, a peace fell upon me like I never felt before. Your smile warmed my soul, and my heart raced with pride and joy as these were the final steps for you and I to become husband and wife. Kirsty, you look absolutely beautiful. You look absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning and radiant. And I'm an incredibly lucky guy. You hold on there, I'll come back just now. Right, so I know it's been a long day. Short. So I'm going to try and keep this speech as short as possible because I know I'm pretty sure you're all pretty hungry. So, like my dad said, I did memorize some stuff. These are just my notes. March 19, 1987. A legend is born. His name, Mthungo Vilakazi. Only kidding. First, I want to say some thanks, and I want to start with my family. Hayley, thank you for being my big sister. Thank you for taking care of Mom and Dad in my stead. And thank you for the love that oozes through you every single day as a sister. You're an inspiration of a strong woman. I've seen you go through hell these last few years. Yet you have stayed strong, and you've been the perfect wife and mother to Dane and Tyler. Mom and Dad, for 29 years I lived with you. How I managed to get that right, I don't know. Dad, don't once ever think I never noticed the sacrifices you made to ensure that Mom, Hayley and I had a perfect life. Every day, I apply the same passion that you did in your daily life, whether it came to work or love. And I want to thank you for being my mentor, and I want to thank you for being the greatest father. Mom, your warm heart and your caring nature gives Hayley and I a safe space to go. It gives us a place that allows us to learn from our mistakes, but it also allows us to make the right decisions. I want to thank you for the many years of care, and I want to thank you for being a rock for my entire life. So all of my family, you're the absolute best family I could possibly have, and I love you to bits. Cheers to you all. Next, I would like to say some thanks to my best man. Darrel, nearly 33 years. You see me through thick and thin. You've been more than a friend to me, you've been a brother. And as you mentioned, I know we don't see each other as much as possible, but the one thing we have never lost is our brothership and love for each other. And as like my dad said, thanks for that amazing weekend last weekend. I'm pretty sure every single guy here agrees. It was absolutely brilliant. Gav, you're an absolutely best friend and brother. Nick, 14 years, bud. You introduced me to things I thought I would never like, and instead they became the best aspects of my life. You're the most selfless guy I've ever met, and whatever it is, I always know you'll be there for me. Thank you for your friendship, and here's to many more. What is it, around 18 years now? Alongside Nick and Gav, you've been through their thick and thin with me. But most importantly, I want to thank you for making my life entertaining. You've been the entertainer of my entire life through every event. But I also want to lay special thanks to you and Sumri, because not only did you opt to be my MC, and not only did you guys come from the UK that are doing this, but you also opted to do this while planning your own wedding in April. Kirsty and I could not be any more grateful, and we would love to wish you and Sumi the best for your wedding in April. So all of you guys, here's to many, many more years. Cheers. Yeah, hang in there. I'm coming back just now. Right. Next, I would like to thank the bridesmaids. Ladies, you look absolutely wonderful tonight, and I'm pretty sure your husbands agree. Husbands, this is where you shake your heads now. There we go. Yanni, the decor and reception looks absolutely amazing. With the help of Erin, Mal and Kirsty, you have given us the perfect reception. Thank you for every bit of help with every little aspect of this wedding. Erin, from the website to the save the dates and to all the wedding planning documents and everything like that, you saved Kirsty and I a hell of a lot of stress. Thank you for being such an amazing sister to her. And now, thank you for who you are and what you do. Thank you for pushing Kirsty and I to get wedding stuff done. But most importantly, thank you for being the cool and calm collective friend that Kirsty needed, not just during this wedding time, but through your entire years of relationship with her as her friend. And Sharon, thank you for your contributions, and thank you for being Kirsty's best friend over the last year. Ladies, I cannot thank you anymore for all the effort you've done into today's wedding. You have been absolutely incredible. And the best way I can thank you is to ask the crowd to give you guys the biggest round of applause. For those of you who don't know, Kirsty and I have actually known each other for about 10 years. When we first met, she started calling me Person. And for many years afterwards, just carried on. At the time, I thought it was just a quirky reference to the popular show Grey's Anatomy. Well, it was actually that Kirsty had just forgotten my name. Nothing really happened between Kirsty and I for many years. We were different people, we had different lives and different paths. And it was when Gareth had his birthday 3 years ago that our paths intertwined. Like any species, there's a set of aspects that allures the female to the male. Ours started at a craft beer pub, where nobody had seen me since I'd lost 30 kgs, and new and fresher looking Darrel, the first step, the attractive appeal. Next was the second display of my unique hunting abilities, where my elite laser tag skills were noticed by the heavily entranced female. Okay, first. And finally was my gesture of masculinity, where my drunken stubbornness of demanding a glamour cigarette was the final gesture. The night ended, and it was ended with me supposing to go with Gareth, Gavin and Sumi back to Greenstone, where I actually lived. Instead, it involved me getting dragged on a bus back all the way to Benoni. Convenient enough, when landing back in Benoni, Kirsty's lift suddenly had no space, and we were left at the fabulous establishment of Dingoes. We decided to have one drink, and while we had our drink, we watched the heroics of the Benoni Boots battling it out by the near garage station. We then decided to get an Uber back to Kirsty's place, where we spent the remainder of the night listening and comparing our favorite songs. And I promise you guys, that is really what happened. And that just leads me to my last thanks. And that's thanks to all of you who helped create that Kirsty's Pulse and I intertwined as one. And for all of you who have joined us tonight to be part of our life going forward, I want to say cheers and thank you to all of you. I'm still there. I'll get back to you just now. Before Kirsty, my life was pretty average, and the best way I can explain this was imagine a canvas painting where parts of the painting were full of life and colour, but other parts were monotone. I felt like an artist of what was a painting waiting to fade in time. Suddenly, you appeared and barged in my life. And suddenly I had another artist painting on my painting. Not just an artist who contributed, but an artist who added vivid pictures and extreme colours. Kirsty. Images started to reform, and new images started to appear. My life has meaning now. It has a path, and it has a vision that I can touch, smile, hear, and see. Kirsty, you helped me build the confidence when I needed it most. You gave me strength that helped me lead to most of my recent successes. You are the pillar I lean on when I have challenges to overcome. But most importantly, you gave me the ability and the courage to love and laugh again. Every word and every feeling I've stated tonight has been forged within my heart ever since that day you and I started our journey on that bus. Kirsty, I'm so proud to be called your husband, and I'm so excited to see where our now one path goes in the future of the life, and I hope I do you justice. Love you more than anything. Love you.